He's Warren Sapp. You can see him every Sunday on NFL Game Day morning at 9 a.m. Eastern. Falcons hosting the Saints on the NFL Network coming up Thursday night this week. He joins us now. Big man, how are you?
I'm doing good, Dan. What's up, boss?
Well, the Ndamukong Suh play. If it's somebody else here, Warren, do we look at this and say that it could have been intentional because it's Ndamukong Suh? Then we have to read intent into it because he has a history here.
It was Thanksgiving, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's done it before. It's a tradition unlike any other.
Like any other. I mean, it just keeps on giving.
What did you think?
I didn't see it at the time because I was outside frying a turkey at the time, so I figured I'd get back around, the middle of, second half and it'd be gone. And then I, saw the tweets and then I saw it. And then I looked and I said, what was the last little at the end?
Yep.
That was my only question, because if your foot, leg, anything is falling in a motion, it falls in a natural motion. If it hits something, it hits and then it keeps going. But that last little I know I was kicking at you.
That was what I noticed as well. It's one thing that where you get blocked and you're sort of tumbling.
Yeah, you just get thrown into them. Because I got one when I got knocked in the, I think it was Charlie Batch's legs one time, and I was like, come on, I got knocked into him. I said, I didn't want to hit him. I said, but when you get knocked, you get knocked. But that last little says, yeah, I was kicking at you.
Is Suh a great player?
Not in my estimation, because when I watch him on a Sunday, when I look at the tape, because I go inside, he's making 2, maybe 3 plays a game. And it's just, he's just on the field. He has no awareness to where the play is going and how to get there before it's, like the great ones do. He has no awareness. I like watching Nick Fairley much better. He has more awareness and he makes more plays.
Do you understand this whole Adderall story?
No, I don't. I couldn't understand the rip fuel when I was playing, because I had a teammate every day, pop 2 rip fuels just to go to practice. I'm like, if you need that to go to practice, what do you need on Sunday? You know what I'm saying? Practice has, good breaks and long breaks, but a game is continuously, we going at it. I'm like, what do you do on Sunday? He's like, you don't want to know. I'm like, okay.
But can you guys probably get too amped up on game day?
Listen, I try to figure out why the Detroit Lions stretch for 5 hours. I don't get it. On Sunday morning, I get up about 4 a.m., and I'm so ready to go to the stadium. When I was playing, I'm ready to go now, and I'm just going to the studio to talk about it. So, yeesh, I don't get it. I don't understand the stretching and the additives to the game. A little water and Gatorade should be all you need on Sunday.
But what else did guys use besides when you were playing?
Man, those powders. It was those powders. Metric was big, and then that EAS thing came out in Denver, and they were winning championships with that. So everybody was always on that little. There was always powders and stuff going around, but never anything like what's going on now. It's like cutting edge and. On the edge, it's pretty much performance enhancing drugs. That's what it is. No doubt about it.
But do you have friendly doctors in the NFL that if you want something, you can get it?
No. Dr. Diaco ain't seeing you on that.
No, outside the team.
Listen, no, not that I know of. I was never a part of that, muscle building, workout community,
But you
I was on the beach with my tie in my hand. What's going on? I'm a Florida boy. Come on. I can find something better to do with my day than to spend, to go there pumping iron. You got to be kidding me.
He's Warren Sapp, NFL Network, joining us, Dan Patrick Show. But you have these guys, and you can see it. You can tell the difference between a guy who's real and not real. Right?
No. I beg to differ with that.
Really?
Because, you know what? You watched that documentary like I did, the 979 thing. Right?
No.
You didn't watch the
Ben Johnson one.
Because I still want to hear Carl Lewis explain why he had braces at 30-something years old.
Well, yeah, that's another documentary for another.
Like I said, and then there's a doctor that says, I have the specimens of Carl Lewis in '84. Because we all growed up to Carl Lewis jumping, running, and I'm a Ben Johnson fan now, there.
Why?
Listen, when you got Carl Lewis, homeboy, sitting in the testing room, I took a lot of piss tests in my life, and I'd be damned if anybody was going to be in there other than the doctor. Are you kidding me? And then Buddy gets asked about it, and he said, maybe I did, maybe I didn't.
I always thought it was a dead giveaway. I'd see these sprinters with braces on, and you bring that up, that you get guys, even baseball players I knew, that your jawline actually changes when you're using.
I mean, but, you know, we play with masks on, and we put them on all the time. I mean, I never saw a guy grow like that. I mean, the biggest human being I ever saw was Leonard Davis. I mean, when his jaw was about to touch his face mask and he walked to the line, I was like, whoa, my God. I was like, well, maybe he can't move. And he couldn't, so I didn't have to go through it. But, I mean, there's some big human beings in the world, but when you're talking about that cutting edge thing, I just think football is a safe place. I just want to think that. I want to believe that in all my years of playing.
Yeah, but
we take care of each other.
HGH is big, though.
Listen, your head will grow. So he's going to get a new helmet, so all equipment, man, tell it.
What do the Eagles do with this situation? Andy Reid, Michael Vick, one, both, neither, back?
I really have to say that it would depend on where Jeffrey Lurie want to take his organization, because it always starts at the top. And if you're going to fire Andy Reid, now you need a new GM also, right?
Yeah.
So now, what does the GM and what does the new head coach want to do with this organization? And do you entrust them with your organization? Or do you want to be Jerry Jones and run it yourself?
What do you think Mike Vick's future is if the Eagles decide they're going to get rid of Reid and Vick?
Tough. You know, because I was listening, and he's a 32-year-old quarterback. I'm like, Peyton Manning's 36 after 4 neck surgery. What happened? I didn't know quarterbacks ended at 30. I thought it was just running backs and D tackles and linebackers in the skill position. I thought quarterbacks live forever. So, I mean, it has to be a situation just as when he came out of prison, somebody wants him. Because it only requires one team, one GM, one head coach to say, I can get it done, and somebody to believe in him. And if he can get it done, he can get it done.
Yeah, but, he's 32, but his style, though, is different than Peyton Manning.
His style is 2000. Yeah, it's 10 years ago. No doubt about it. I mean, listen, when the greatest thing I saw on Sunday afternoon watching Kaepernick play was when he took off up the field and he slid. My heart leapt. I said, "Oh, this Superman slides." I loved it, because the one thing that frustrates the defense more than anything is a running quarterback that won't allow me to hit him. Oh, if he won't allow me to hit him, I'm going to go crazy. I mean, it's going to frustrate us to a point where we'll almost do anything to get a hit on him, because he's killing us and we can't get a hit on him. That shouldn't happen. We should be able to get him. And if you can't, it drives you crazy. And I love that kid right now. Oh, my God. His ability to move in that pocket and just do the subtle things in the pocket. It's crazy.
But what do you do if you're Jim Harbaugh here?
You keep playing the hot hand. Listen, it doesn't put you in a situation where your team – don't we trust Jim Harbaugh with this team?
Yeah.
Hadn't he pulled all the right strings? He made us believe that Alex Smith was no longer a game manager. He can actually get it done. So, I love Harbaugh, and I trust him. And more than anything, I trust that defense.
That is a good defense. And you know what? Unlike most defenses, they actually tackle people. They don't try to blow you up. They actually wrap their arms around you and tackle you.
It's called technique, Dan.
Yeah.
And if you teach it and if you believe in it, it works. It guarantees it works, because the only thing you got to do is watch the San Francisco 49ers on a Sunday afternoon or Monday or whenever they're playing, and it is a beautiful sight to see.
Hey, how big was the turkey you had?
17.8 pounds.
Now, was that just for you?
No.
Okay.
People with me.
Okay.
I broke it up into 5 pounds apiece, and then 2 pounds for Kuma. Kuma's the Sharpay. He has to eat too. So.
Hey, it's good to visit with you as always. Thanks for joining us.
Always, baby. I'll let you.
All right, that's Warren Sapp, NFL Network. NFL Network Thursday night. It'll be the Saints and the Falcons. Warren's always giddy, no matter what time of the day. I think he's wrong about HGH. I think HGH is huge in the NFL.